So away from the layout, I've been concentrating on scenery and what's going to go onto the layout. So my project for the last hour or so was just making up some Pico streamlined buffer stops. This is how it comes out of the packet when it's been cut off the sprue. Brown plastic, it has some molded detail in it, some rivets, and it just snaps together. Can't do it one-handed, so quick pause and resume, and there we go. So that's snapped together, so it could go on the track like that. However, a slight improvement I think is to paint the ends white, so before after, so that in itself could be an improvement to go on the layout. But I don't like the brown plasticky look, so we just paint that black. Yeah. There we go. And if we're going to do that, then why not go the whole way and fill in the middle with a bit of red. So for about 10 minutes, maybe half-hour investment, we can go from this to this. And to do that, all I've done is I just used excuse the cup of tea, craft acrylic paints. I've now got to build up a selection of colours, and having seen how easy this was to do, I embarked upon building a ratio kit, which is a good shed, and had a go at painting it up myself, and this is the end result. I'm well pleased with how this has turned out. Instead of just a plastic shiny building, I've used this is Woodland Scenic Stone Grey. It's supposed to go on cloth, but I think it gives a nice sort of weathered look to the roof, and obviously gets rid of the shine of it. Used a number of paints to make up something that approximated a brick color. I painted all of these parts first before assembling, and then touched up after the fact. And can't see it inside, and even though it can't be seen inside I painted in the same brick color. I don't think there's anything worse than having a nice looking model, and then as you film a train going into it, you see the inside cast resin totally different color or whatever. And painting inside was actually my way to make sure that brush stroking technique worked and the color was going to work before I committed it. And I painted the edge of the platform in there white, and likewise the brick on the outside there white too. So this is now ready to plant, although I do have some downspouts. I haven't the drain pipes I didn't put on yet, but yeah, well chuffed. So first attempt, as I say, of like doing anything related to trying to paint up models. Engage, obviously a lot more fiddly than larger scales, and I'm not bothering with the mortar. I don't think in N it's worth trying to, you know, do the mortar and then dry brush the brick on. It's just way beyond my skill level, so I'm fine with just a generic brick impression. So that's what we're up to. Next up, I will again go in with a theme, move on to the Pico train shed unit. I'm going to make this up next. I'll probably be smart enough to do the as I go pictures of it, so I can remember how I did it, and see what sort of before versus after painted we get with that. So